Good morning, High Point friends. It's a picture-perfect July day, and I'm right here on the bench outside soaking up the sun and the good company. Today is packed with activities that bring us together and a few surprises along the way. Let's start the morning strong. Frank, you're up.
At 9, splash right into water aerobics at the pool. Whether you're an old pro or just starting out, there's nothing like moving in the water to wake up your body and lift your spirits. The laughter and waves make this the friendliest spot to start your morning. Who knows, maybe you'll even inspire a new friend to join. Take a quick break. More fun is on the way.
You know the feeling, aches and pains that just won't quit? Watch as a client walks in hunched and hurting. But after a soothing massage from Bonnie, she's standing tall and smiling again. Bonnie is coming to High Point on July 29th, ready to help you feel your very best. Spots fill up fast, so don't wait. Call 727-906-1241 to book your appointment today.
At 10, make your way to aisle dining for the ILRC meeting. This one's important. All residents are invited, and your voice matters here. It's a chance to catch up on community news and have your say in shaping the High Point experience. Coffee and conversation. What could be better?
Unlock your creativity and capture the world in a whole new way. Join us in the IL Dining Room this Tuesday, July 2nd at 10 a.m. for a cell phone photography adventure designed to inspire. Whether you're a casual snapper or a hidden photo genius, you'll discover tips and tricks that turn everyday moments into art. It's not about the camera. It's about your unique perspective. Come connect, create, and let your imagination shine. Don't just take pictures. Tell your story. See you Tuesday, July 2nd in the IL Dining Room, where every photo is a chance to celebrate life.
If you're looking to get moving, Kelly's fitness class kicks off at 10 in the gym. Stretch, strengthen, and smile your way through a series of gentle exercises designed for every fitness level. Kelly keeps it upbeat, and you'll be feeling accomplished, and maybe a little taller. Perfect time for a quick coffee or snack. Be right back with more.
I'm Chance, the gardener.
The gardener?
Yes. Since I was a child, I worked in this garden.
If you're in the mood for something truly unique, don't miss Being There. Peter Sellers gives a career-defining performance as Chance, a simple gardener whose quiet innocence is mistaken for profound wisdom. This satirical comedy gently pokes fun at politics, media, and society, reminding us how easily we project meaning onto silence. With a brilliant supporting cast and a story that's as funny as it is thought-provoking, Being There is a classic that lingers long after the credits roll. Take a chance on this one. You'll be glad you did.
Oh, yes.
May I ask your name?
Chance the gardener.
Mr. Chancey Gardner. Are you related to Basil and Perdita Gardner?
No, I'm not related to Basil and Perdita.
Gobbledygook.
You know, Chauncey, there's something about you. You don't play games with words to protect yourself.
Had no brains at all. The stuff with rice pudding between the ears.
On television, Mr. President, you look much smaller.
Dumb as a jackass.
As long as the roots are not severed, all is well, and all will be well in the garden.
In the garden.
Cough, and I'll need some information on Mr. Chauncey Gardner's background. What do you mean he's got no background? That's impossible.
Listen to that boy.
Mr. Gardner, the New York Times spoke of your peculiar brand of optimism. What was your reaction to that?
I do not know what it means.
Oh, he was very clever, keeping it at a third grade level. That's what they understand.
He's very, very sexy. But I think he's brilliant.
I raised that boy.
It's always somewhat surprising to find men like yourself working so intimately with the president and yet somehow managing to remain relatively unknown. Yes, it is surprising.
And look at him now.
I can't write.
I heard he speaks 8 languages.
I can't read. I like to watch TV.
All you gotta be is white in America to get whatever you want.
I understand.
Being there, made in the USA.
Cardio drumming gets rolling at 10:30 in the Zenergy room. Grab a set of sticks, let loose on the exercise balls, and let Tracy's infectious energy keep you smiling and sweating. The beat brings us together. Who knew fitness could be this much fun?
Have you ever wished you could pass down your stories, the laughter, the wisdom, the moments that shaped you? Now you can. With our memoir service, we'll help you create a beautiful book and a heartfelt video, capturing your unique journey for your loved ones to cherish today and for generations to come. Your legacy, their treasure. Start sharing your story. It's a gift only you can give.
Dining is all about new faces and warm welcomes. If you're a new resident or just want to meet someone new, pull up a chair and enjoy delicious food, laughter, and stories. Everyone remembers their first High Point lunch, and today's is bound to be special.
What a fantastic morning, Frank. Thanks for setting the pace. Now it's time for the afternoon crew. Helga, the floor is yours.
Let's stretch into the afternoon at 1 with chair yoga in the Zenergy room. Tracy leads this calming session, perfect for unwinding, breathing deep, and keeping joints limber. You'll float out feeling refreshed and ready for whatever comes next. Let's take a short pause. Afternoon adventures continue soon.
He was just a kid, marching through the dense jungles of Vietnam, each step uncertain, every moment a test of courage. He carried more than a pack. He carried hope, fear, and the weight of his country's promise. A gentle hand pins an American flag on the collar of a proud veteran. The years have changed him, but honor remains. Now, surrounded by friends, men and women who served, he shares laughter, stories, and a meal. At this table, every day is a celebration of service, sacrifice, and the bonds that never fade.
Also at 1, swing by the bistro for Learn Team Sequence. Challenge your mind and memory as you work through puzzles and patterns with friends. The conversation is lively and teamwork is the secret ingredient. Why not see how much you can learn today?
Inviting looking for good conversation, new friends, and a place to unwind. Join the men's club, meeting every last Wednesday of the month. We keep things relaxed, friendly, and open to all. No speeches, no pressure, just a chance to share a laugh and connect. Pull up a chair and see what we're all about. We'd love to have you with us.
Brush Strokes with Barbie begins at 2 in the Learning Center. Paint your own purple sunset masterpiece while chatting and sharing tips. No experience needed. Just bring your creativity and a love of color. You might just surprise yourself with what you create.
Starting July 2nd, every Wednesday at 7 p.m., the Bistro becomes ground zero for intense card flipping and light-hearted trash talk. That's right, Penossel is coming to High Point. Never played? Perfect. Been playing since Eisenhower was in office? Even better. Bring your lucky charm or your poker face and join us for laughs, snacks, and the occasional dramatic double pinnacle. Warning, fun may be habit-forming.
Or if you prefer to stay moving, join Indoor Walking with Tracy at 2 in the Zenergy room. This is a lively walk indoors. No sunscreen needed. Set your own pace, chat as you stroll, and get those steps in with friends by your side. Let's pause for a quick break, refresh, and recharge.
Tammy and the doctor. If you ever wondered what would happen if a sunbeam from the Mississippi Delta was unleashed inside a Los Angeles hospital, look no further than Sandra Dee's unstoppable Tammy Tyree. This movie is proof that the best medicine might just be a spoonful of Southern Charmin, a healthy disregard for hospital rules. When Tammy's not rescuing runaway patients or dispensing wisdom with a side of molasses, she's falling head over heels for Dr. Dreamboat himself, played by Peter Fonda, whose medical degree I assume is mostly for show. Tammy's prescription for love, equal parts innocence, farm girl logic, and just enough meddling to make the chief of staff reconsider his career choices. Between misplaced chickens, surprise serenades, and Tammy's belief that the cure for most ailments is a fresh pie and a pep talk, this hospital has never been more lively or more confused. Is this a medical drama? A romantic comedy? Or an elaborate PSA for never letting a country girl loose in the city? If laughter's the best medicine, consider Tammy and the Doctor, a double dose. Warning, side effects may include spontaneous smiling, toe tapping, and an overwhelming urge to bake something.
Look who's leaving the backwoods for the big city. Sandra Dee in Tammy and the Doctor. The irrepressible Tammy comes to Los Angeles to help out at a hospital. Well, help may not be the right word.
I plumb forgot to put back their jewelry.
Peter Fonda is the young doctor with an acute case of lovesickness in this heartwarming and hilarious story of a naive girl from Mississippi who sets the world of modern medicine on its ear.
Now I've got to change my gown.
Well, now how come he busted into such a swivet?
You shouldn't have touched him.
Well, why not?
Because he's sterile.
Oh, well, my goodness. At his age, you wouldn't figure it'd make any difference.
And now you want me to kiss you so you can compare.
Well, that's what Miss Cole said I just gotta do. Well, now, I can't do no comparing with a picayune little peck like that.
Sandra Dee is Tammy, and Peter Fonda is the Doctor. Incurable romance is the diagnosis for Tammy and the Doctor.
At 3, shuffle into the game room for King in the Corner. Cards, camaraderie, and a little friendly competition make this a favorite way to spend an hour. Beginners and experts are all welcome, just bring your lucky streak. At 4, join us in the bistro for Question of Scruples. This lively group game puts your wits and ethics to the test. Debate, discuss, and discover just how well you know your neighbors and yourself. Take a little pause. One more event to close out the day.
Hey there, stranger, what's your dream? Let's break the silence first to see.
Give me your full name and spell your last name.
Patrick, P-A-T-R-I-C-K. Last name is Gordon, G-O-R-D-O-N.
And Patrick, what did you do in your prior life?
My prior life? Oh, I started off in high school and went up to Esopus, New York, to join the Maris brothers of the schools.
The Maris brothers?
Maris. Yeah. Okay. So I spent 6 years studying to qualify as a monk.
Okay. And how'd that work out for you?
After 6 years, I considered the Catholic Church was too medieval. So during a retreat, I went to Brother Superior and said, I gotta go. He said, that's fine. You come up here on your own, you can leave on your own.
And what did you do after that?
Then I enlisted in the United States Coast Guard for 4 years, sailed the North Atlantic, looking for the Russians perhaps coming over the North Pole.
Any luck with that? You kept them all away.
The only thing we chased down was a Russian trawler.
And after that?
And then I after the Maris brothers, I went back to my home city of New York City and hired out on the Long Island Railroad, where I became a locomotive engineer and did that for 25 years.
So that was your main career, was being a locomotive engineer?
Yes.
Okay. And where did it, what line were you on, or?
Oh, I was qualified on every track that the Long Island Railroad owned and where it went. I used to drive trains in and out of Penn Station and all over Long Island.
Did you enjoy it?
Very much so.
Okay. That's it. Thank you very much, Patrick.
Oh, you're welcome.
Hey there, stranger, what's your dream? Let's break the silence first to see.
Raise a glass at 6 in the bistro for Tuesday wine testing. Explore new flavors, chat with friends, and toast to another wonderful High Point day. Whether you're a wine lover or just enjoy good company, this event is the perfect way to unwind.
That's a wrap on another memorable day at High Point. Thanks for sharing your time, your smiles, and your spirit with us. I can't wait to see what tomorrow brings. Enjoy your evening, and remember, you're never alone here.